Last time on Hero Squad, Under the Dragon Shadow.
Hey, Rhaegar. Long time no see. What, you don't remember me? Good old Liliana. Thought you might want to know what's going on with current affairs. Skull's been working with these, House Farland, whatever. Been trying to kind of, I don't know, get us into, this real espionage kind of thing. Messing with assassinations and stuff. Something big's gonna happen tomorrow. You guys might want to keep your eyes out and maybe try and get ahead of this thing.
What have you heard?
Well, I think they're gonna try and take down a couple buildings. They're making a statement. I don't know what.
On the continent of Khorvaire, a chance encounter brought 4 intrepid travelers together on the road to adventure. Though they began as strangers, they soon became known as the Hero Squad.
You all awaken in the morning.
I'm awake. I'm drinking a Bloody Mary.
I'm cooking.
I've been awake for hours.
I'm cooking cakes in the pan.
Nice.
Oh, there's a little kitchenette, I guess. Sure.
Sure.
All right,
Making
guys.
some cakes in the pan?
Can I call a family meeting?
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're all here, so.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. It's kind of an awkward situation I found myself in. So...
Isn't that normal for you?
Yeah. What's new?
I mean, you were naked yesterday.
you guys, you're real funny, but no, seriously. All right. I have a history with Fairhaven, and I've been trying to run away from it, and I really hoped that my past wouldn't come back to haunt me while we were here, but somebody came and visited me in my room last night.
Oh.
What?
It's not like that.
Oh.
Continues drinking.
There was a gang that brought me up in this town, and one of the members came and gave me the heads up that my old gang, they're working with House Farland now, and they're getting in pretty deep with some terror plotting, and they're planning on blowing up the queen.
Is this just part of your overarching story that you're gonna make up and tell us?
Oh, so you were in a gang that blew up people?
No.
You're not just making this up to convince us of the story you
Can I
already told
roll a
us, are you?
perception check?
No.
Sure.
I'm 100% he's lying.
But I'm not.
No, I know, but Brittany is like.
Brittany thinks you
Brittany's
are.
like, this is more. That is a 13 plus, so 17.
He doesn't seem like he's lying.
Maybe he's just lied to himself so much that he believes it's real.
Whatever you have to tell yourself to convince yourself I'm a big fat liar. Look you're the one who most recently took advantage of my services, okay? So who's the real liar here? I'm telling the truth. There is a terror plot. They're planning on killing the queen, and they're going to blow up a couple of strategic locations within Fairhaven.
What kind of gang were you in?
Look they're wrapped up in some bad stuff now. We just used to steal. We'd steal from the rich people.
Well,
That's
can't you go talk to them? They're your family.
They kind of want to kill me.
Why?
What?
Well, I could see that.
I mean, it's not that.
Burn.
Me and Merrick, I look at each other, we're like, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, like there's not people who want to kill you guys.
Oh, plenty, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, who hasn't?
Don't we all have those?
Do I?
I don't know about Atlas. But
I bet you there's people who want to kill Atlas.
Probably a couple people that want to
that
kill
Vernon
Jolly.
guy.
Probably people who are like, all right, I get
well,
it.
yeah,
You're
you
an
actually had an
atheist.
attempt on
Yeah,
your
definitely,
life. So, yes, you're part of the.
That's true. They
people
tried to
want
kill you.
Oh, hey, I'm part of the club.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job.
And you're famous, so yeah, there's
Yeah.
definitely people that want to
What?
kill you.
Yeah. If you've thought about killing Brittany, raise your hand.
Malachi.
Look,
I expected it from him, but from you, I thought we were drinking buddies.
Look, every time I meet someone, I figure out how to...
Go to your room.
Is that what the firework was for?
But real talk.
I know how, I've thought about how to kill everyone I've met, though.
I don't know what buildings they plan on blowing up. But I have word
They
that
plan on blowing up buildings?
I have word that they're going to blow up strategic buildings and that they're going to try to kill the queen they're going to try to make a statement with it. Probably tonight.
How?
Maybe a bomb in her chair? I don't know.
So
at the event, a bomb in her chair?
Possibly. I'm guessing right now.
So, but if they're trying to kill you, why did one of them visit you in the middle of the night?
Look, the two dum-dums who took over the crew, they want me dead. All right?
Okay.
But the person who filled me in, they're looking out for me.
So why can't we get them to talk to the other ones?
Because then they'd be giving themselves up.
Why don't we just kill them?
Because it's not that easy.
You said they were dumb.
They're dumb, but they have an entire gang working for them. It's not as easy as just walking in and saying, hey, we're here to kill you.
do you have any sway with the gang?
I mean, with a couple people in it, but not with the leadership. And honestly, I've been gone so long, I don't know who these people are that they've got working for them. They take kids off the street and they raise them up to be these criminals, you know? So like, there's probably a fresh crop of children that they've raised up and taught the ways of whatever the hell they're doing here in the town now.
So House Farland has contracted your former gang to blow up several buildings in the Queen.
For people listening at home, Rhaegar touched his nose.
For the Queen, political motivations, whatever. Other buildings. Banks?
Libraries.
What?
What about the library?
Why would the Queen even go to the library? Why would they blow that up?
They want to make statements.
If they wanted to make a statement, they would choose more important buildings in the library.
The library is one of the most important buildings.
It holds all the knowledge.
Exactly.
Well, and like, I mean, Verdun probably wants other dragons dead.
Absolutely.
Does he even know that? Well, yeah, he probably would know about that.
Maybe he doesn't know where he is, but if Verdun's doing this, like, probably wants to kill your friend, the dragon.
Well, we didn't say we were friends yet.
It's assuming a lot.
Also, they wouldn't just leave explosives laying around. They'd probably put it somewhere more concealed.
They are putting them underground. They're in the sewers.
Wait, so they're not in seats?
Well, I don't know. I mean, they possibly could be.
But they're in sewers. Are you guessing again?
No, they're definitely in sewers.
Okay.
Well, the city is way too large to just explore the sewers and find
I agree.
explosives. So it might be beneficial if this is real, maybe going and trying to find the people that do trust you.
I think that's probably off the table. But what we could do is spread the word to the people in charge and maybe evacuate the buildings that are being targeted.
We know possibly
don't
one
know.
building.
Yeah, do you know like the actual ones?
I don't know, but maybe just like all of the major buildings maybe should be
So
evacuated.
That just
your
seems
plan is to
pointless.
evacuate every single building
Not
because
every
we
single
don't
one.
know the buildings.
All the big ones.
There's a lot of big ones.
It's a big city.
We're in Fairhaven.
Fairhaven.
Well, the other option is to run through the sewers and try to find all the bombs. And we can't do that.
The other option is to find the people that still do trust you and ask them.
Okay. Like I just said, there was one person that I know of that trusts me.
You
Everybody
said that
else in
there
the
was
gang,
maybe
for all
been a
I
few
know,
others.
I didn't say that. I said that for all I know,
Wait.
that everybody in this gang wants me dead.
We need a child. You said
Why?
they take children.
That is true.
What if we get Jolly back
Jolly's
and
not
just like
really
dirty
a
him up
child.
so he looks like a child, like a street child,
This could work.
and he infiltrates?
Can't work.
Charlie goes undercover.
You've just been upgraded.
You can't make him look dirty because of the magic.
You're a lost
That's a fair
fireman
point.
child. You're dressed up. You
Dressed up for a holiday. For the fire day. For the fire festival.
for the fire fest. It was a catastrophe.
Yeah, there was a lot of explosions. I ran
also
You
might
ran
get
away from your mom and dad.
You also might get arrested because they might still be looking for a gnome fireman.
So to be clear,
He's a child now.
you want me to dress up as Jolly?
What if we just befriend a child?
Gnome fireman.
There's children on the streets,
And
right?
go talk to your former gang
don't look like
who now
firemen.
blows up people to get in good with them to find out details of where they're blowing up.
Exactly.
Such a terrible plan.
Oh, I don't know where to go.
While I'm doing that,
Yes.
pretend I do that. What are y'all doing?
Going to the show, I think.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, like, I can't dress up like a kid.
Look, you can change your skin. I've seen you do it.
Yeah,
What-
don't
yeah,
want
you
that.
Change
young.
his size.
What if we give you a speaking stone and I have the other speaking stone? You go undercover, okay? And I will listen in via the other speaking stone, okay? And then I'll like feed you information. Say this thing, do this thing, say the thing and the thing, and then we'll have like a undercover stakeout situation.
Like Cyrano de Bergerac.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Wait, I thought you couldn't read.
I saw that movie with Steve Martin.
You're talking about your dreams again.
Yep. So,
Any other ideas on the table?
All I know is the amount of information we have, we can't possibly do anything with it. If we try and do something, I don't think any of it is going to work. Like, warning people, they're not going to listen to random people about some explosion somewhere.
you are not random people. You are Questini's child. I think that has some sway.
People do listen to you.
That is very true.
I don't.
They choose to. Well, you choose not to.
Yeah. All right, then. While I'm doing this,
Then why don't we go visit the gang? They'll listen to us.
Are they not going to, like, kidnap them or something?
Yeah, you're probably.
Oh, right.
worth
I
some
forgot. I
good-
keep forgetting we're tied together in this.
Yeah, because they're working for House Farland, and they're probably
Yeah.
But, like, also, like, if, like, a famous person just walked into,
that
like,
too.
a den of
They would
thieves,
just like.
they'd probably ransom you.
Unless
You
maybe
ever-
I wanted to.
You ever
be
see
a
those
thief.
comic strips where like a thief will see somebody and then like they just see dollar signs? You guys would just be gigantic dollar signs with legs. That would be you. You walk in and
Oh,
you
But
just,
Maybe
do my legs look
gigantic
okay?
I mean, they're pretty swole.
Okay, then that's all that matters.
Wait, what? You're going to dress up like a dollar?
that's the next show.
Oh.
I mean, I do have some good ideas now for the next show. However,
All right, well, if I'm going to get information as a child
It's not going to
from
work.
Is
the
this
gang,
the plan we're going
No,
with?
it's not the
Yes.
plan. That's not going to
We're
work.
doing this. This is the plan.
and
Absolutely.
He's
then
going to get arrested by
y'all-
the police because
The
they're
police
looking for
don't stake
no.
out the sewers.
so here's what we can do. You two can go in the sewers and try and find this gang with the child,
yes,
and then we can put out a call for the
call?
explosions.
I think you guys need to mingle and find out more information at the event.
Well, but we're already been linked, so no one's going to tell us any information.
I think you should probably try to
Well, it's not
get
like,
an audience with the queen.
yeah, and it's not like everybody knows who we are. Just
Right.
like the
Plus,
Farland people.
If we're getting speaking stones and whatnot, maybe we do the spine thing that you guys were talking about earlier.
Yes, in the gift basket.
Yeah, the poison gift basket, which means we need to go to a potion cellar.
Yeah, they're definitely open now.
Potion sellers don't have speaking stones.
No, but they got the poison that you wanted.
Well, the poison, I don't think, they're probably going to have someone test the food anyway.
Yeah,
I don't know. Marakai, you're more familiar with your
I mean, House
backstage
Farland,
practices.
They're like the kings of poison. Like, they're going to know.
Also, I mean,
Tastes like poison.
a speaking stone is pretty hard to miss. They'll be able to see that in the basket.
Also, real fast, you said that this person, you trust them. Why do you trust this one?
We have a history.
What does that mean?
Oh?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm not worried. I just want the juicy details.
Just because, like, you've been gone for a long time. How do you know that they're not trying to put you into a dangerous position?
I mean, that's a possibility, but I don't see how any of the information that they offered to me last night would possibly put me at a disadvantage. They told me about a plot that was happening. Now, they didn't tell me to be at a certain location at a certain time.
Okay.
They didn't tell me to talk to any certain people. I think I can trust them. They have nothing to gain from telling me this information.
Unless they know that you would think that.
You know what?
Which would lead you
Sorry,
to
I've been
putting a
listening to you guys
child
for
on the
too much.
street.
This is
do I kill?
Rhaegar's gang. I don't know if they think that far ahead. No offense,
None taken?
but they are blowing up queens now, which I don't think very highly of.
They didn't teach him to read.
Ooh. Do the rest read? Do I need to know that for the gang? Todd?
I mean, some of them probably do. They don't teach the kids to read because it sort of gives them leverage over them. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Yeah, but I think
Sure.
you would be a better thief if you knew how to read.
You don't need to be a thief to you don't need to be a thief to read, and you don't need to read to be a thief. That's what I was trying to say.
Anyway, Gwen, where are you?
Oh my god, hi, hello.
Gwen,
Just waiting for you to wake up. Oh my god, what's going on? Hi.
We need to seek an audience with the queen.
Oh my goodness.
I think we should go shopping.
Together? You and the
Yes.
queen. Okay, I mean, we can try. I mean,
mean,
like, I'm sure that she would be like potentially like down
I mean,
for it or whatever. I mean, she is royalty, so like, you know.
The play is tonight, and I need a new outfit. And actually, would we have ever played at Fairhaven before? Maybe
yeah.
we've met the queen.
Yeah. So you've met the queen before in passing and whatnot, like to be like, oh, let's go out on like a little thing together. That might be a little bit too familiar.
Too familiar.
But like, so like, I think that's a great idea. I think that's wonderful. And I love that you're like thinking so big, but like
Right.
also like you guys aren't like friends. You just like, you're more like, hi, we've met backstage friends. So like, I don't know if like, I'm good, but I'm not that good.
Well, then what can you do, Gwen?
Well, I do know that when we go to the show, you will be in the VIP area.
But it needs to happen before the show.
Okay. I can try and make something
The queen's
happen.
life might be in danger, but we can't let her know that, because if we before we talk to her,
Now-
because that might clue in the bad parties.
Okay, so what and how and why do you know these things and what?
I'm just, it needs to happen. We can talk about it later, but we have a limited time limit.
You're not going to like try and kill the queen or something, are you?
No. Then we would never be able to perform here in Fairhaven again.
Brittany, you're a passionate, wonderful artist. I don't know what you're thinking at any given moment. All I know is that it's wonderful. The problem is, like, I just think that we don't want to hurt the queen.
No, I don't want to hurt the queen either.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
I like her fashion sense.
Wonderful. Okay, so maybe we can arrange something where you can get together with the queen. I'm gonna have to really get to work. Okay. This is great. I'll do my best.
I believe in you.
My God, thank you. Hi.
Plus, if you succeed, you and Atlas can go on a date together.
I did not agree to that.
Oh my God.
I didn't agree to the jolly thing.
Oh my God.
I also believe in you.
Wait, whatever. Hi. Who are you? Who is he?
Don't worry about Rhaegar. It's fine. So you're going to go on a date with Atlas if you get us if you get us a date with the queen, essentially.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll.
Gwen, you are amazing. I fully believe in you.
I'll do what I can.
All right.
Okay.
Sooner the better, though. Remember,
Right. Of course. Yeah. I'm on it. I am on it.
the sooner you do it, the sooner you get a date with Atlas.
Looking forward to it.
Are you like awkwardly drinking something just randomly?
Yes, I am.
She's like, okay, bye. All right, see you guys later. Bye. Bye. She leaves.
Gwen.
And now we're even.
All right. Is there anything else that people want to discuss here? Like, what's going on? Because, like, how there's
a lot to discuss still, I think.
So real quick, we're dressing him up like a kid.
Yeah. So
mean,
he can
Well,
be...
it's not going to work, but
We're dressing me up like Jolly, who is a gnome firefighter.
I mean, we can also just go get another disguise stone.
We can't afford that.
But Lordrum can.
He's not here.
Well, actually,
We're in his house!
No, we're not.
I thought we were staying at this
No.
No.
So-
Lordrum lives hundreds of miles to the north.
how much do you think one of these?
I mean, you do have a bunch of money that he gave you.
Yeah.
How much do you think one of these costumes costs?
Well, mine apparently let that costumier go on vacation.
Yeah, but that was a pretty great, like, gnome fireman. How much for Dirty Child?
Probably not a lot.
Probably not a lot.
I take out the pack of the sack of money that Lordrum left us, and I just put it. Don't buy any firecrackers.
You know what? This actually,
That should.
I'm brainstorming now. Now that this is a possibility, let's go to the costume shop together, you and I, all right? We could probably get a couple dirty kid costumes. Me and you, we'll dirty kid it together.
I mean, you've already fulfilled that role once, so you probably can slip into it very
I'm a
easily.
dirty adult. I've been a dirty child. I'm very familiar with the ins and outs of being a dirty child.
So we're going to be 2 children.
Dirty children.
Trying to join this gang.
Succeeding at joining this gang.
Okay.
Should I try and go with them to, like, you know?
I mean, the choice is yours. You can either hang out with the queen and us and try and warn her of the plot.
Do you want to be a dirty child,
I mean,
too?
we'll probably be close to Leojagar more than they will.
I'm doing the queen thing.
All right. Your loss.
Ladies' night. Am I right? Sorry.
Me and Marikai exchange looks.
Exchange glances, yeah.
Okay, let's go to a costume shop, I guess.
Are you going to stop by the potion seller first?
No, but do we still need talking stones?
Probably not.
Okay.
mean-
Since we're working together on this
Right. Yeah, we just talk to each other.
one. Okay. Then costume shop it up.
I just realized we just put them together to go on these misadventures.
Yeah.
Mostly because I don't want to deal with it.
Well, we're also supposed to go to this play.
So,
Okay.
I guess first, let's follow the misadventures of Rhaegar and Atlas
Yes.
on their way to a costume shop.
So we find a costume shop that sells costumes similar to what they had in
Yep.
We walk in.
Stormhome.
Oh, hello! How are you? Welcome to my shop. I am the greatest at giving costumes.
Oh.
Are you wearing a costume currently?
Perhaps I am, perhaps I'm not. You'll never know.
Is there any way you can take the level that you're at down like 5 notches?
But it's part of who I am.
right.
I'm showing you the greatest that there ever could be.
I'm gonna say, wait, one out of character. I love this because you're like Choose Goose from Adventure Time, who talks exactly like this.
No money for me? How about a poem for free?
I don't watch that show.
All right, sir. Do you happen to sell magical costumes that could perhaps make me and my partner here shorter? Change our voice, perhaps? Things like that?
Of course I can. We can turn you into anything you could ever want to be.
Okay, before I deal with you, I just don't feel right talking to you if I don't know your name.
Fumfanus MacGuffin.
Fumfanus MacGuffin. Now we can get down to business.
It's a
Fumfanus.
German name.
Yeah.
Fumfanus MacGuffin. We're looking to be dirty children.
Well, there are certain limits on what I am allowed to do legally, so I need you to really clarify that.
This is all above board, okay? Fully clothed.
We're looking to
dirty
be children that look like they're falling on rough times.
Oh, ragamuffins.
Yes, fun. That's what we're trying to do.
So then, I've got a whole different assortment of all kinds of dirty vagrants that you can be.
A whole assortment, really.
Indeed.
It's a treasure trove of costumes up in here.
Of course.
Question about-
You're at Fumfanus MacGuffins.
About the costumes, Fuffernoose.
Don't get another sexy fireman.
So
Do not.
it looks to me that these children would be quite smelly. Does the smell come through in
God.
the magic?
Oh, we can give all kinds of smells. What would you like to smell like?
I just want to make sure that the smell matches the look, you know?
Okay.
Like, these have to be convincing costumes.
So you're thinking like a sewer rat.
Exactly.
Okay, yes, we can do
Sewer
that.
rat,
Or do you
yes.
want more of like dirty living in the woods kind of thing?
No.
Campfire stories, what I call that one.
I mean, maybe for another time. We'll see how these sewer rats go, and then maybe we'll be back for a campfire rat.
You can also go for pigeon dirt, whatever you like.
Do you have any that might kind of convey that this child was once in a well-to-do family and is now just trying to run away from his parents because of some argument?
Maybe like a Prince and the Pauper situation.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Tarnished
reading a lot
silver.
Once again, I saw the magic movie about it, okay?
We call this one tarnished silver. You're gonna love it. So he hands you a little stone. Try it on.
How?
It's a stone. You're
Okay.
activated.
I thought it was like a
This is your
costume.
first time. I'm so excited.
Okay.
press that button right on the top, and by button I mean the ridge at the top. That's what a button is. Doop. You shrink down. It doesn't like totally fit you well. Like the clothes are a little bit off and whatnot. This is a floor model, of course. I'll have to specify it to your exact dimensions. But how does it feel? Take it for a run.
What do you think? Huh?
Think you look like a ragamuffin.
Yeah. I mean, are you getting my backstory? I wanted to you say I'm trying to prove something to my
Man, I'm getting your
parents.
front story. Turn around.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I get it.
Okay.
Do you have suspenders on?
No, it's like a little like one of those like little white collars, like the ruffly collars.
Oh, God.
And then like a yellow
Like
and
a popper?
yeah, and then like a gold and blue kind of like alternating line,
stripey thing.
stripey jacket,
Classic.
poofy pants, and then like the little ruffles at the edges here, but like very dirty and tarnished.
Classic.
Oh, Ash, such a good boy, running away from his parents.
Now you look great.
Yes.
And for you, sir, what could you like?
I mean, just straight sewer red, honestly.
You look like the type. I'm not trying to.
Imagine me, child.
Got it. We'll go to the default child. It should work out just fine.
Perfect.
So, hands you a stone. Boop. You just got to get a little bit smaller. Pretty much same clothes. Pretty much look the same.
Hey,
Hey.
look at it. It's like looking at me 30 years ago. Look at this.
You're that young?
Yeah, are you that young?
I mean, but I was 15 at the time that I was a child. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're also an elf.
But you're also an elf.
yeah, I'm a young elf. Back up.
She's summer
So you're
child.
still a child.
Yeah.
In a sense.
Don't worry about it. All right.
We're finding out Rager's age.
I know.
All right.
He's
You're
only
looking good.
45.
I feel like we should go like get some ice
feel
cream
so
or something.
old
Yeah.
now.
Ice cream. Absolutely. But how are we going to pay for it? We might have to pickpocket some people.
Speaking of payment, what do you guys think? Are we on board? What's going on?
I'll give you 5 gold.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a little bit more than that.
give
You
you-
see the prices up there, right?
I'll give you 6.
Rhaegar, did you sound like that when you were a child?
Yeah, I think the voice setting on this is messed up.
Oh, it's a little bit extra for voices.
Oh.
What, you think I got this when I was born?
Wait, you're choosing that voice on purpose?
It denotes intensity and excitement.
How much for the stones and the voices?
How long do you need it to last?
A day.
55 gold.
I handed a sack of
know.
gold.
45.
55 gold. The prices are right there. No negotiations.
50.
Oh my god.
55 gold.
53.
You have a sack of gold!
60 gold.
You said no negotiation.
Yeah, but now you're irritating me, and I don't put up with this
55
nonsense. All right, 55.
Haha, we win.
All right, I slapped some gold down.
Roll perception, and you roll a perception.
That was real bad. I think that's 11 total.
15. No, 16.
All right. So you can't count properly, so you couldn't really tell how much money you put down there, and you didn't really pay attention. So you gave him 100 gold.
What?
Yeah.
But I rolled a 16.
It's a free sack of money. I don't care.
You can't count.
So wait,
You're
regardless
reading-
of how well I rolled, unless it were a natural 20,
Yes.
would I not have been able to count it?
Yes. It could have been worse. All right. So
So do we have child voices now?
yes.
Okay.
Now you have child voices.
All right. Feel pretty good about my costume. How you feel, buddy?
Thanks for buying those costumes. Come back anytime.
Thanks, Bonnie. All right, I'm ready to teach it to my parents.
Yeah, let's go teach it to your parents.
Isn't that your real story too?
Not
That's true.
Sort of. Not really. I don't know.
Look at the best fictions are based on real life.
You're not here.
No.
Come on, let's go.
Just hearing the voice.
All right, to the sewers.
To the sewers. This one will work. As we step out of the store.
Just the nearest manhole.
Yeah. Lift it up. Pop out in.
I assume that you might know where they are.
This one'll work.
Okay. We'll come back to the children's adventures. Oh, God, that's incredible. Okay. I want to point out, real quick, in no world did I predict that you guys would want to turn yourselves into children to go become part of a thieves gang to get in some information on what's happening?
Right at this point, you should know better.
I just don't know. I just don't know anymore. Okay. So,
Sorry, not sorry.
okay, let's return to Brittany and Christina and Marakai. Gwen comes up to you. All right. So, what turns out is the queen thinks you're great, and but she's like super busy. You can come, and while she is getting dressed, you can go and be there and see the dresses.
I love it. Let's go.
Awesome. I don't know if she'll be there. I mean, she'll be like around, she'll be nearby. The dress, you can see the dresses.
Okay, let's go.
I turn to Brittany. What exactly is our plan here? Are we just going to tell her outright that your life is in danger? Because she probably has multiple.
She probably already knows that.
She probably already knows that. So what? We're just going to look at the dresses and maybe just.
Brittany wants to look at those dresses.
I really want to look at the dresses.
She definitely wants to look at those dresses.
I got us into this situation, but I need your help figuring out what is going to be the best option to tell the queen.
Gwen, did you say anything to the queen?
No, I just said that, like, you know, Brittany, like, would really love to spend some time with her, maybe become best friends or whatever, you know, like, she's, you know, a really famous musician, and then, like, maybe, like,
What did you promise?
I didn't promise anything.
Are we doing a private show for the queen on her
look,
birthday?
so in the future, we may or may not have to return to Fairhaven and give a private show for the queen and to, you know, some of her friends or whatever. But, like, that's, like, a win-win.
That is a win-win.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. Plus, the food at the castle will probably be phenomenal.
Yeah, no, I'm really good at my job,
baskets? Yeah, this is fun.
You're in it for the drinks.
And the drinks.
Maybe don't, but, like, you know, that whole thing about, I don't know what you guys were talking about earlier, but, like, that might, like...
Maybe we should convince her to not go to the play? That would save her life, but then hopefully...
And then we'd have to follow up with why she shouldn't go to the play.
Yeah, like, if she
because
didn't
there's
show
something
up,
better to... What if we just put on a show right there? Instead of going to the play, we could do the private show.
Just to be clear, we don't know that the play is the thing that's blowing up.
We don't, but
It's a good guess.
You're not there.
I know.
It's a good guess.
I'm just before they talk
Thank
themselves
you.
into something.
Thank you, Ghost Atlas, for coming to us and telling us.
But no, but I mean,
she's
Rhaegar
not-
said they're going to blow up the queen, and the queen is supposed to be at the play.
She's not going to miss the play.
Unless
It's a
we
public
stop the play somehow. That was probably the plan we should have done at the beginning. But, you know, it's fine. It's fine.
That's so much.
No, it's not.
Hindsight.
Not even close. That is not the better plan.
So... Oh my god, we're here! This is so great. So we're at the palace. All right, like, we gotta be, like, super official and everything like that.
It only took us 2 minutes to walk there?
Yeah, it was, like, super quick. Like, we're, like, right around the corner. Didn't you notice? You can see from the
Yes,
window.
I did. I was just hoping it...
How much did you have to drink?
Listen, not enough.
That's my girl. Okay, so... hi, hello. We're here to see the queen. We have invitations. My name is Gwen. Hi, hello. Nice to see you. Also, this is Brittany and Christina, otherwise known as Christine's child. This is Mary Kate, their backup dancer. She's wonderful. So y'all just go on in and have a wonderful time, right? Like, they can get in, right? The guard's like, yep, we know you're coming.
All right.
Opens the door. And as you walk on in the entryway, there are all of these dresses on mannequins and things laid out. There are dozens of servants and whatnot walking back and forth, bringing all kinds of fabric and whatnot. And you see standing at the top of the stairs, already in a very extravagant gown, the queen looking down over all of her dresses.
We bow low. Your Grace, thank you for having us.
Oh my
and to
goodness.
view at all these beautiful dresses that you have.
Brittany Battleaxes, what do I owe the pleasure?
The pleasure is all mine, of course. I am just so enthralled to be in your presence. I have never seen a dress collection so beautiful and vast.
Oh, stop it. Flattery will get you everywhere.
Well, I hope to please with my flattery.
Tell us, Your Grace, what do you think of the play tonight?
Are you excited?
Yes, of course. House Farland, they're known to be quite impressive.
We did see a play. Where was that, Christina, that we saw their play?
Stormhaven.
It was
Stormholm.
Stormholm.
It was quite a wonderful play.
Oh, yes. I heard that was quite the show, although what happened afterwards was scary, yes? There was some
Yeah,
It was
kind of-
scary.
I hope that doesn't happen tonight. I didn't even think about that. I was just so excited.
What do you
With the
mean
show.
that could happen tonight?
Well, if it happened at the Blast play,
You don't think that the two are related?
I hope. I mean, I hope not. That's just me saying I hope it doesn't happen tonight.
It did happen on the Farland airship.
Oh, my.
That is right.
That's true.
That is truly concerning, but
I didn't mean to alarm you. I was just, thinking aloud. I'm so sorry. My apologies, my grace.
no, there's nothing to worry about. We have the greatest security in all the land. If anything like that were to happen, it would be sniffed out quite hastily.
That warms my heart to know that we're so safe.
Don't worry about such things.
Shall we have a toast to you, my grace, to celebrate your wonder?
Oh, I think that would be wonderful. Yes,
yes.
Toast me, toast me.
Yes, let's.
So,
I just mouth to Christina. Oh, man.
So actually, claps. A bunch of servants come over, holding all different manner of champagne on platters.
Maybe each grab one. Yeah. To your reign and to this wonderful play that we'll be seeing tonight.
Here, yes.
Cheers. For us,
Cheers. Oh, thank you. Yes. More about me, though.
These dresses you have, which one is your favorite so far?
Oh,
Because House Farland, they were dressed just magnificently at the last play.
Oh, how so? What do you mean?
They were wearing quite new fashion I've never seen before. We have been traveling quite often, so
and I always pay attention to fashion when we travel.
Oh, so you're saying that perhaps they might have some new fabrics that I'm not aware of?
it's possible.
I mean, I'm in the know.
Oh, yes.
So, what in particular was it that you were drawn to?
Well, they were actually quite sleek. And the women, they were wearing not just dresses, but pantsuits and other things. And they were just quite fashionable.
Very
Interesting.
breathable fabric, too, if I remember.
That is quite curious.
And the play was... During the play, they had this magnificent airship that was going through the entire thing. I thought that was so beautiful. Too bad it was ruined.
I know.
And
Pants would be a good idea for tonight, though, in case something does happen. You always have to be prepared for these type of things.
I mean, I am royalty. I have to give a certain air of authority. And
True.
I am
I've just been reading too many tabloids, I feel. I've been reading a lot of mysteries.
quite
lately.
curious what you're talking about. This is
Sometimes
again.
It was
talk.
definitely quite... It definitely does quite shaking us because we were there at the same time.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
luckily we left before it all happened, but it was still unnerving the fact that we could have been caught up in
Yes,
that.
I haven't quite recovered from it. I'm sorry. Once again, I apologize for...
We've had such rough travels.
Yes, please. More champagne for my
More,
friends.
more, yes,
for my
more
friends here.
champagne.
Yes. I do wonder, are you going to then be attending? I would certainly hope so. But if you're this concerned.
We're obligated to go,
yes. We've been going back and forth on whether we should attend or whether we don't want to offend House Farland, obviously, but we also want to make sure that we're safe. It's a tough situation to be in.
But I guarantee you have the greatest security because you're going to be with me.
Oh my! You're so gracious.
Oh yes, I
Melody.
guess your publicist didn't tell you. You're going to be my guest of honor.
She wanted to keep that a surprise for us. Oh, she's a lovely
How like
dear.
Gwen to do that for us.
To the Queen. Long
me.
live the Queen.
Yes. So, I should
Cheers.
probably ask you, what is your favorite dress?
As Brittany was looking around, Brittany chooses probably the most sparkliest, one with the most bows, the one that looks very like Gothic Lolita, if there is a Gothic Lolita dress.
Ah, yes, the one from Zalago. Those gnomes sure have an eye for fashion.
They do. I do
She has a
love
thing
many.
for gnomes.
The Ghost of Atlas, you are banished from this place.
Be gone, dirty child.
Be gone, demons.
Be gone. god, dirty child.
Just you wait.
So you get a gothic Lolita gnome dress. It's not for a gnome. It is.
No, I love all the ruffles.
Designed by.
Yeah.
And the little tiny hats, they're just so adorable.
Christina?
I find one that's a bit more modest. A little bit more.
I propose another cheers to the fashions, to all the fashions across Khorvaire, that we may all get to enjoy them at one point in our
Indeed.
life.
Perhaps unite them all together one day.
Clink.
Out of character. I'm just trying to get the queen as drunk as possible so that she can't attend.
Okay.
It's out of character as well. How old is the queen?
She's in her 40s? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we'll say 45.
So I guess when Christina's choosing her dress, I sort of like nudge Marakai and I'm like, we need to get the queen very drunk so she can't go to the play. More cheers. More. Because
Cheers.
Christina and I can drink all day long.
Markai's like, cheers to plays.
To
I hear
plays.
that. To plays.
And I'm like, pass it on to Christina.
Oh. I would like to make a toast to all of these wonderful gowns that you have displayed for us and just for allowing us to be here once again.
Yeah.
This is such a wonderful occasion.
So wonderful. So wonderful.
Cheers.
Yes. Cheers, yes.
And Gwen did tell me that we will be performing a very private show. I have been working, since she told me, I've been working on a new song already.
Really?
Yeah, I've just started just sort of workshopping in my mind something that, of course, praises your glory and all the wonderful change you've made in Khorvaire.
Thank you.
Yes,
It would be great.
It's good to know that it's being noticed.
of course.
And I mean, we are planning to do quite a large tour throughout all of Eberron.
Really?
I think we're planning on, traveling.
Well, I certainly hope you premiere this new song soon.
Oh, we will. We actually had a new song last night at our show.
Oh, really?
Were you able to attend?
Yes, I did see. It was quite the finale, I must say. I was a
yes.
little startled, but I realized it was part of the show.
We aim to excite our fans.
Certainly did.
Oh, thank you.
That little fireman that you had was quite the character.
Yeah, I mean, we can bring him along in our private show as well.
That would
If
be
you would
wonderful.
like
I would absolutely
meet him.
adore that. Yes.
His name is Jolly, and he was just so wonderful. I have to toast to him as well, because without him, it would have had such an explosive end to our show.
Now, Brittany, I appreciate you toasting so much, but I think that I may need to slow down here a bit. I do have to keep my
But
appearances
it'll
up.
make the play so much better.
Well, we'll drink more when we get to the play. Don't
Fine,
you
fine,
worry about
fine.
it. But go ahead, continue to toast without me. All right. Is there anything else you want to try and do while you're with the queen?
That's my idea.
I had no plans. I was just trying to scare her. I am excited to go back to the Dirty Children.
So with that, let's return to the Dirty Children.
All right.
So you arrive. You've been in the sewers for a little while. You, of course, know the way back. It's like riding a bicycle, but
Yeah, I'm like,
swim in the sewers.
I know where it's at. It's this way. Come on, we gotta go this way.
Hold on, these little legs. I'm not used to them.
I know it's very awkward learning how to walk with the baby legs again.
What? Gnome legs are different.
How?
How dare you, ghost person, just infer that gnomes are the same as a child?
Essentially, we just got like talking stones, and we've actually been just like talking to each other.
Oh my gosh.
Retcon.
Retcon.
Okay, so yeah, we stumble our way through, or not stumble. We obviously know exactly where we're going.
So you round a certain corner, and in this darkened area of the sewers, you can see all kinds of stuff piled up, and there's definitely a whole bunch of other kids kind of walking around, and a couple of older ne'er-do-wells.
So I just say to Atlas, all right, just follow my lead.
Okay.
All right. Hey, fellas, we're just a couple of kids hard on our luck looking for some work. We would sure like to have some food in our bellies for once. It's been so long since we've eaten.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
He's so hungry.
What do you think this is, charity?
No, we'll do any work you got for us. We heard you guys are the ones that give little kids work.
What?
You got all these little kids working for you, right?
Yeah?
So we're here. We're good workers. We're gonna contribute to the team.
You know where you are, right?
I'm strong. I promise I can put in a good day's labor.
He'll pickpocket with the best of them. This is the Broad Street gang, right?
Broad Alley.
Look, I'm a dumb kid. I'm just learning these things.
Yeah, and I can pull my weight.
He's dumb, but he's strong.
Exactly. And I go over and I try to lift up a very large box.
Okay, roll a strength.
Oh, please.
14 plus 3.
Okay. Yeah, so you lift up a box that's way bigger than you because,
Look at
again,
him go.
you maintain your strength while in this disguise.
It's inhuman.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, I'm human. I'm just strong for my age.
But dumb as a bag of rocks.
All right, so what do you do?
I'm this guy's manager.
I can't read. He helps me read.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Why'd you say that?
Well, there's a whole bunch of boxes that we need moved to another part of the sewer. And so I'm going to give you the instructions because you can read. And you're going to do the lifting. And if you can get all these boxes to where they belong, then we'll give you some food. Huh? Sound good?
Any other kids going to be helping out?
There's going to be a whole bunch of other kids walking along doing the same thing you're doing.
Okay, that's great. We'll make some friends.
Anything I need to know about these boxes?
Don't shake them.
Okay, I don't normally do that with boxes.
Good.
Okay.
Should be fine.
I gotta be honest. Really want to shake one of these boxes? What's the deal with not shaking the boxes?
He kind of like crouches, like he goes like kind of around a corner. It's like just like a nearby little like kind of that kind of thing. And he's like, "Go ahead, do it."
Oh man,
he can't lift him up. I'm not going to shake him though.
I gotta tell you, Atlas. By the time this is all over, I'm gonna shake one of those boxes.
Oh, I wish you wouldn't.
Alice.
I lean over his shoulder.
What does it say? I can make out some of these words. There's not a butt on the entire page.
It's just a map.
Okay. You were almost there. It's not words at all. It's just a map.
Oh. Okay, I know maps.
Yeah. So it's the sewer, right?
Right.
Do you know where this is in the sewer?
It says, that's us, it's, I guess. And there's the X there, so we probably got to bring him to where that X is.
All right.
It's up that way.
So I pick up one of the boxes, and then we start making our way to the X.
Yep.
And so there's some other kids there?
Yeah, there's other kids kind of like walking back and forth.
All right. You just keep hauling these boxes, Atlas. I'm going to rub elbows with some of these other dirty kids.
All right, so Atlas keeps walking these boxes. Okay. Don't shake them.
Try to
Maybe
get to
you
know
should
them.
stop calling them dirty.
They know they're dirty.
So what are you saying?
Hey, so how long you been down here in the sewers hauling these boxes? You ever shake one?
No, he said not to shake them.
They sure did. Man, just one time I'd like to know what happens if you shake these boxes.
So worried.
I heard one of the other kids shook one of the boxes.
So how long you been hauling boxes for?
Oh gosh, couple weeks now. They really started picking up like the other day. Who are you?
I'm the new guy.
Oh, nice to meet you, new guy.
My name's Race Car.
Oh, that's a good name. What's a car?
I don't know, but something tells me they're going to revolutionize this whole crazy car.
Cool. My name's Squirrel.
Squirrel, what's the scuttlebutt?
Oh, I don't know. Apparently, the big man Skull, he said we got to move these boxes. We got a big job coming up, and if we do our job right, then we'll all move up in the world.
I heard there was a plan to blow some stuff up.
Yeah, hence the boxes.
Do you know what we're blowing up?
I don't know. Whatever is above the boxes.
Are there anybody else delivering boxes any other place?
Well, it's happening all over the city.
All over the city, you say? Wow.
Yeah, it's a whole operation.
Okay, well, thanks a lot, Squirrel.
Oh, don't mention it. Nice to meet you, Race Carriage.
Nice to meet you, too. It's Race Car.
Squirrel leaves.
All right.
with a box.
Damn it. I'm like, so I go back to Atlas. I'm like, good news and bad news, Atlas.
What's up?
They're definitely going to be blowing stuff up.
Yeah, I figured that one out.
Yeah, the stuff that's in these boxes, probably explosives.
Figured that one out.
Shake it, we'll probably blow up.
Okay.
Still really want to shake one.
So we're at the place that's marked with an X.
Right, so I'm imagining whatever's above us here, that's what they're going to blow up. The bad news is apparently they're doing the same thing all over the city. So we know they're going to blow up whatever's above us. I don't know what else they're going to blow up, though.
Hey, other kid.
Huh? What?
I think I lost my action figure at the last place that we had to deliver boxes to.
Oh, you probably didn't lose it. Someone probably took it from you, man.
Oh.
That's gotta be careful. You're down your brought out, you know. If somebody comes along, they want to take your thing, I'll take it. There's no honor among thieves, you know. That's what they always say. That's why I always make sure to keep all my stuff real locked up tight. That's for sure.
That's good to know. Where do you keep it?
You don't want to know, and I don't want to tell you. But I can tell you this: you're not going in there.
I could learn a lot from you, but I still really want to double check. This is the map that the guy gave me on where to deliver him here, but I can't remember where we delivered him before. Do you know where it was?
What do you mean, like all of them?
Not all.
Like all the boxes?
I mean, that'll take it. Do you remember them all?
No! It's like everywhere. It's like all over the place, man.
How
Did you just get here today?
I started just a day ago, but how long have you been doing this?
Weeks, man. I can't remember a time when I wasn't doing it.
How many?
Starting to think it's gonna be my whole life.
How many? I've only done one before this. How many different locations are there?
Oh, now I'm remembering. Oh, he shook it. Oh, he shook it. And he just goes running.
This kid's no help. But it sounds like there's a lot of these locations.
Yeah, so I guess what we can do is figure out what this location is and hopefully save the people here. The other people, they're done for.
I kind of think we need to just, like, either get the hell out of this city or stop them from lighting all of them simultaneously somehow?
Yeah, I feel like we gotta figure out how to stop this whole scenario. Hey, Squirrel!
What's up, race car? How's it going?
If I wanted to, say hypothetically, just prevent everything from blowing up, how would you go about doing that?
We're blowing up the whole city?
Bum, bum.
Because all these crates, they're full of explosives, and they're everywhere. So I feel like, I mean, we'll probably be okay underground, but all the people above ground, they're done for.
Okay, this is a lot for you to handle.
Yeah. Maybe we should start a child uprising. We'll say, no, Skull, we're not going to blow up Fairhaven for you.
Oh, no. They tried to unionize before.
What happened? Yeah, but we outnumber them.
You notice how there's not a lot of kids between the ages of 14 and 18?
Oh.
Yeah.
But what about all the kids ages 4 to 13?
They were there to replace the ones who tried to unionize.
Thanks, Squirrel.
And thanks, you guy.
Alice, I don't know if we're any better off than we were before we became dirty children.
Frankly, I have to agree, race car.
I mean, I do know they're going to blow up this one location.
Let's hop up.
Yeah.
We haven't gone up yet.
Let's do it. Hey, good meeting you, Squirrel.
I see a race car.
So we try to pop up near the nearest manhole.
Okay. So you pop up out of the manhole.
Yes.
And you are currently in front of the Library of Arian, which is in Lorekeeper's Square, which is within spitting distance of Sovereign Square, where you guys held your show and where the next show will be.
Okay. So I think we can pretty safely say that library, this whole square where we're staying, and the show venue definitely going to blow up.
Definitely going to blow up. We got to get a hold of the dragon fella, Foldros.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to go about it. He's like one of those kind of guys who's like, I'll come to you in your dreams or whatever. So if you know of a way to get a hold of him, maybe you should start trying to do that. Also, I'm just going to go ahead and take off this stone now.
Legitimately, when I was like, why is he still a child?
Well, that was interesting.
Yeah.
All right. I remember why I hated being a child.
I mean, I thought it was all right.
Just to the side of you, you hear, they're not kids! And Screamy falls over.
Okay. I guess let's try to go back to our rooms to... I don't know. I guess, or do we go into the library first?
That's what I'm torn as well. Like, I mean, maybe we should go to the library. We can see if Faldros is working.
Yeah, we'll try to head back into the library. I think he really just wants to talk to the librarian lady.
As Raker this time.
Right.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
because you were Samantha.
I was Samantha last time. Yeah. Okay.
You're walking to the library?
We're going to just see if
right.
Faldros is there, I suppose.
Hello, how can I help you?
Why, hello there.
Yes, hello, how can I help you?
What's your name?
Orky. Wasn't that it?
Nope.
Anki?
Anki?
Offkey.
Offkey. There we go. I'm on key today.
Oh, nice to meet you, Offkey. I'm looking for the head librarian. I have very important business with him. Faldros, I do believe this is his name.
He's a very busy man.
I know he's a very busy man. That's why I'm here to see him.
What is it that you need to tell him? And I can see if I can get you an appointment, but he is very much booked.
It's a matter of life or death.
Well, is that a book that you've checked out, or what's going on?
No, literally, people's lives are at stake. I need to talk to him.
What does that have to do with a librarian?
All of the books.
The safety, the safety of the library is at stake.
Are you threatening this library?
Of course not.
We've heard about a threat on the library, and we want to bring it to the head librarian's attention.
Why did you not bring this to the authorities?
Because maybe...
We felt that the head librarian should hear it first.
Exactly. The authorities don't know what to do about keeping books safe.
You are certainly correct about that. They do not respect literature. One moment, please. And she reaches under the desk and presses something. You hear a jangling way deep in the distance, very faint bells. I'm coming.
That's right.
I forgot it was Deckard Cave.
Oh my god.
It was very important tomes I was reading. What is it? Hello? Yes. Oh, hello. Good to see you. How can I help you?
Can we talk in private for a moment?
Sure. He walks like 10 steps to the right. What would you like to say?
Well, Faldros, House Farland has contracted a gang
Yes.
to place explosives all over the sewers of Fairhaven.
Yes.
We were just down there and noticed a large collection of those explosives directly underneath the library. And we believe that they are intending to blow them all up, including not just the library, but a large other stockpile scattered all throughout the city tonight.
That certainly is a problem.
We don't know what other locations are going to blow up specifically. We do know that there is a ton of explosive material right under the streets.
That's certainly a concern, but it's not my duty to step in the way of the actions of mortal men.
We believe it's not a mortal man that's orchestrating this. We believe it is another dragon that does not have your well-being or the queen's well-being in mind.
I have told you that it is not my way to step in to prevent whatever is to come.
Well, you don't have to prevent it, per se, but maybe make sure everybody in the library is not in the library. We're just trying to keep you safe.
That I can certainly do.
And then, I guess if you're not going to step in the way to stop it, can you tell us how to step in the way to stop it?
That would be helpful.
There's something you're going to learn as you go about this journey of yours. You will not save everyone.
I've already lost people. This whole city seems like a big thing to lose, and is a pretty dumb way to lose it.
In a long span of time, loss of life occurs. It's not something that I can prevent. As far as what you can do, I think that you should go about what you believe that you should do. If you are a part of this prophecy, then what you do is what must be done.
We can't lose.
I certainly did not say that.
You said whatever we do is going to be the chosen path.
People in prophecies die.
I want to go eat some ice cream.
I mean, that sounds good. So, are you saying that we just let Fairhaven blow up?
Is that what you would like to do?
Oh, jeez. You're really playing mind games with me here, Foldros. Okay, speaking of mind games, hypothetically, there was no prophecy, right? Hypothetically, you're just a guy going about his business in Fairhaven, okay? And you find out the whole place is wired with explosives. Hypothetically, what would you do to try to prevent the largest loss of life?
I would try and find out where people are going to be on this day, and where they're not going to be, and make sure that where they're going to be is safe.
The House Farland circus show, everybody's going to be there. They're probably going to try to blow the entire arena up.
All right, let's just get back out into the square.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as on the way, can I perceive if there are any authority-looking figures out there? Police, whatnot?
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and roll.
That's a 13 plus 5.
All right. So yeah, there's a couple guards, here and there walking around, and you also see an ice cream truck. Just so you know.
All right, I'll contain myself and go to the guards. I'll go to the guards first. Excuse me, sir. I've learned that I believe there may be a large pile of explosives underneath us right now, and I'm concerned that this is some sort of plot to cause an explosion during tonight's performance.
Have you been drinking, sir?
No, I haven't. I mean...
Sir, so you're telling me that there are explosives underneath us right now?
In the sewer. I can go down there and show you right now.
Please, show me.
All right. So we go back to the manhole, and we open it up, hop down, and take them back to the location where we were stockpiling explosives. Look at all these boxes.
Roll perception.
12 plus 5.
There's nothing there.
There's nothing there. Well, officer, I don't think I was drinking. And I'm sorry for wasting your time.
My shoes are damp.
As are mine.
Now, as you're walking away... Can
I perceive if I see any other children in the sewers?
You don't perceive any other children, no.
I'd like to cast Detect Magic.
You're welcome. Okay. So, as the guard is leaving, you cast Detect Magic.
Yeah.
There is certainly a lot of magic in this area.
If I was just to go like this towards the boxes...
I would be careful about that.
Look, I know there's some magic funny business here. And if you guys don't show yourself, I'm going to run in this room and I'm just going to start shaking. So if you cherish your life, you guys better show yourself.
No, sir! And Al, essentially, like as if pulling back a veil, a child walks forward. It's Squirrel. Please, sir, please don't run around shaking anything.
Why did you hide this away from us?
I didn't do anything. Skull did. Oh, I told you.
Is Skull here?
Oh, he went to the next one.
Where's the next one?
The palace?
The palace, of course.
You guys should know, you should get out of the sewers real soon.
I think you should get out of the sewers as well, Squirrel.
How do you know my name?
You look squirrely.
You look squirrely, yeah.
Yeah, okay, don't tell anyone that I told you it was Skull.
No, your secret's safe with us.
Your secret's safe with us, yeah.
Okay. And he climbs out of the...
Yeah.
Wow, just like a squirrel.
Gregor, what do we do? Do we chase after Skull?
Man, we gotta go find Brittany and Christina and Marikai.
Okay.
This is so far out of my league.
I mean, we're not really equipped to handle an explosion that's going to take over the whole city.
We're really not. The cops don't believe us. At this point, I want to try to save as many people as possible, but I also want to save ourselves. So let's regroup with the fam.
We don't really know that they're at the palace or anything. We just go back to the hotel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. On your way.
Yes.
In front of the ice cream vendor, you see Screamy and Squirrel both eating some ice cream.
Aww. It's going to be a shame when they blow up.
Aw, I never got any.
And I think that's where we should end.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Rick here. I hope you guys enjoyed that episode of Hero Squad Under the Dragon Shadow. And if you did, maybe consider donating at patreon.com/stump like all these amazing people did. Your guys' help directly supports us creating new series like Uranium Chef, Hero Squad, and so much more. So if you guys want to, follow the link down below. Thanks a lot. I'll see you guys next time.